Swadika, and thank you for joining us for the evening edition of NBT World Brief right here on NBT and NBT World. You're with me, Pratira Kausan. The Cabinet has approved the establishment of the Disaster Relief and Rehabilitation Fund to accelerate aid for disaster victims. To begin the process to request for compensation, the government will amend the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Act to create a stable financial reserve for recovery and relief. Officials explain that this new mechanism will bypass delays often associated with the central budget. With regards to financial data, records indicate that disaster spending totaled 123 billion baht from 2003 to 2026. Although the annual average is approximately 5.3 billion baht, spending in 2026 alone surpassed 25 billion baht. This dedicated fund aims to provide fast support to vulnerable groups and local communities. In addition to the fund, the Cabinet extended the timeline for funeral assistance related to the floods late last year across 9 southern provinces. Of the 164 million baht allocated for this purpose, more than 100 cases remain unresolved due to eligibility verification and difficulties reaching relatives. The extension ensures all eligible families receive their designated support before the new June 8th deadline. Provincial governors nationwide have been instructed to implement a single command approach to address critical national challenges. This directive aims to enhance local coordination and accelerate the implementation of government policies. Prime Minister and Interior Minister Anutin Charnvirakul emphasized that governors are vital for translating national directives into proactive results on the ground. Authorities must prioritize 4 major sectors, including economic conditions, security, social issues, and environmental pressures. Under this framework, governors will lead military, police, and civilian agencies to improve both preventive measures and emergency response efforts. Key focus areas include fighting wildfires and air pollution through monitoring technology and strict enforcement. Leaders must also prepare for summer storms and manage energy supplies while supporting security and development in the southern border provinces. The Prime Minister also urged officials to support economic programs and manage government spending using a zero-based budgeting approach. The strategy includes expanding clean energy usage and fostering cooperation across all levels of government to improve public welfare. Prime Minister Anutin then called for officials to work collectively to address public needs and improve living conditions across the country. A ceremony was held earlier today to honor heroes who sacrificed their lives during defensive operations along the Thai-Cambodian border in 2011 and 2025. Defense Minister Adun Buntamjarean and Culture Minister Sabida Thaiset led the commemorative ceremony at the KWAI Temple in SURIN province. The two ministers laid wreaths at the PHUKET Thai monument and participated in merit-making with the families of the fallen. These activities highlight the commitment of the kingdom to those who protected national sovereignty while maintaining an enduring friendship between neighbors. Following the ceremony, the ministers visited Hill 350 to receive security updates and discuss border development. Defense Minister Adun emphasized that the government is prioritizing essential infrastructure improvements. This policy aims to provide reliable water, electricity, roads, and telephone signals for residents in the area. These efforts are designed to enhance the quality of life and ensure the safety of local communities along the border. Regarding the preservation of the site, Culture Minister Sabida announced plans for the restoration of the KWAI Temple. A formal survey of the historic structure is scheduled to begin in the 2027 fiscal year. Officials expect the renovation to be completed within 2 years. This project will help preserve the landmark as a significant cultural asset and a symbol of national pride. The One Mind principle has been unveiled with the goal of unifying all agencies under the Ministry of Industry. According to Industry Minister Warawut Silapa Acha, the new policy direction aims to coordinate communication and operations to accelerate the transformation of the industrial sector. The minister introduced the approach during a briefing with senior executives to ensure the ministry can effectively address global economic challenges. The framework is built around 4 key pillars, beginning with people engagement, which focuses on listening to public concerns. The second pillar is policy execution to strengthen the position of the kingdom in global supply chains. Additionally, legal reform targets the removal of regulatory barriers to align with international standards. This includes revising the Industrial Waste Act and the Factory Act. The final pillar highlights priorities such as environmental protection and support for an aging society and persons with disabilities. Minister Warawut also plans to establish a committee on industrial transformation alongside the National Economic and Social Development Council. A proposed transformation fund is being considered to support innovation for small and medium-sized enterprises. In addition, the ministry will focus on upskilling the workforce and developing the national carbon credit market to meet international environmental regulations. Phuket is currently hosting the Global Sustainable Tourism Conference 2026, or GSTC 2026, to demonstrate its commitment to green travel. Minister of Tourism and Sports Surasak Pancharan Warakun, who presided over the opening ceremony, explained that Thailand is currently prioritizing its Thailand 10+ strategy. This framework moves the industry toward long-term quality and resilience rather than focusing solely on visitor numbers. The kingdom is also utilizing its cultural heritage to enhance soft power and promote environmentally friendly transportation. Additionally, the government views sustainability as an economic driver through the Green Economy Plus policy. This strategy emphasizes clean energy and the development of a carbon credit market. Tourism officials also aim to distribute visitors to secondary cities to prevent overcrowding in major hubs and improve safety measures. GSTC Chairman Luigi Cabrini highlighted that the conference features 580 participants working toward international cooperation. He described Phuket as an ideal host due to its strong environmental management and community involvement. The ceremony included a cultural performance showcasing the Peranakan heritage, which connects traditional identity with modern sustainability. And that wraps up our evening edition of NBT World Brief. I'm Tra Thirakalsan. สวัสดีค่ะ